Another reason to go to yard sales. Yeah, we all go for the bargains. I said the bargains. We rush from yard sale to yard sale doing that. I, however, in my later years, have slowed down because I realized I was missing something. And what was I missing? Well, for example, this little bitty oven. It's an oven that you would set on top of a stove. If you didn't have an oven with the stove, it would be an oven by just simply setting it on burners. Yeah, had a temperature gauge on it, a handle, a nice stove, and for a few dollars. But the rest of the story is this. As I was looking at this at a yard sale, an elderly lady came up to me and she said, "Sir, would you like to hear the story about this?" And I said, "Of course I would." And she said that in 1934, she and her husband got married. And they rented a small apartment here in McCook. Now it had a stove in it, but not an oven. And she loved to bake. And so her husband, for her birthday, bought this little oven that is set on top of a stove so that she could do some baking. Yep. And she said it was a blessing for the first year until they finally were able to upgrade and rent a place that had a stove and with an oven inside it in 1934. So many stories are lost when you just simply run and gun and forget to look around a little bit. If somebody has a story for you, for goodness sakes, listen to it. It's worth gold to my soul, and it would be to yours. I went to a yard sale this last weekend. Lakefront property, a beautiful home, worth $500,000, if not more. And everything there was quality that was being sold, without question, quality. An old man was there, and the young woman, his daughter, said they have to get rid of everything because he's going to the nursing home. Yeah, sad but true. Even the rich have to downside. With that in mind, though, I looked around a little bit, and again, everything was quality, all but this old fishing box. And so I picked it up, looked at it a little bit, and the old man waddled over to me. He said, "You know, that fishing box has been to Africa." And I said, "What?" He said, "I went over there 5 times, big game hunting and fishing." And he said, "I always downsized my fishing gear into 1 box and 2 fishing poles when I'd go over." And he said that box has been to Africa 5 times. 5 times it had been to Africa so that he could fish. All of a sudden this box meant a lot more to me because of what it had meant to him. You bet. Now I was glad to purchase an item that has been across the ocean 5 times and been around big game hunting and fishing over in Africa. You'll never know what you're missing if you run and gun at a yard sale. Slow down. Be willing to hear the stories, and you will be blessed by your hearing them, and your soul, that'll cleanse your soul out of some of the evil that all you hear on the newscasts these days. You guys have a good day.